Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to some Grizzly basketballs. It's a triple-decker this week. Monday, the Lady Grizzlies and men's basketball programs make the trip to Burlington for the first round of the Burlington Invitational. As they get ready to start, we've got round two here tonight, and it's going to be the Ottawa Cyclones versus your Labette County Lady Grizzlies. I'm Will Owens. Alongside me tonight, Jack Leak III. And Jack, it's been a while since we've been together.
Yeah.
I'm gone the last 2 weeks, or 2 games. We both missed Monday. Now we're back here to wrap up the Burlington Invitational on Wednesday and then Friday night again. And it's going to be an exciting one, a very good Ottawa team on hand here against the Lady Grizzlies. And this is good for Lady Grizzlies. I know you and I visited about it a little bit. Lady Grizzlies, the league, we're not going to say it's weak, but it's not strong top to bottom.
Right.
And we're seeing teams that these Lady Grizzlies could see if they make an appearance at state this year.
Yeah, it's kind of comparable to Emporia coming into Harrison early and kind of punching us in the mouth. That's kind of what Rock Creek did earlier this week. We came off 2 huge wins, played great basketball, got double-digit wins, almost a 30-point win in both of them against Parsons and Coffeyville. A nice way to start league play, and then Rock Creek kind of came in and just knocked us down, and we didn't know how to recover. Our press was not near as effective against Rock Creek as it had been against Parsons and Coffeyville. The Vikings and the Golden Tornadoes struggled to even get the ball across half court, and Rock Creek found a way to break it. And it seems like the formula to breaking the Grizzly press is a good guard, just a good leader on the court, good ball handler who can zip the ball up the court and make good, smart passes. And looking at Ottawa down here, it looks like it's going to be a pretty comparable matchup tonight. They look pretty salty themselves here in warm-ups, so we'll see how they handle the pressure that the Grizzlies bring.
As we get ready to go, there's 2:30 till action begins here in Burlington. And the Lady Grizzlies, we're going to back it up a little bit because Jack and I weren't here on Monday. But scoring ends up, Labette County loses 43-30 in the first round to a good Rock Creek team. Scoring, though, kind of balanced, not as much as what we'd expect. Shelby Wilson, the sophomore, leading the way with 9 points for the Lady Grizzlies. Madison Brandon with 7. Carson Stewart with 7. Elsie Sorrell with 4. And Anna Dean with just 3. And so Grizzlies got to continue to grow on that. 30 points is not what we're used to seeing from our Lady Grizzlies ball club. Ottawa, on the other hand, they had had scoring that looked like 3-3. Leading scorer had 16, and Ficken, we're going to hear her name a lot tonight. Yeah. Haddle had 13 in the last game, and then from that point it goes 7-4-1. And so more of 2 scores you're really going to have to focus on if you're this Lady Grizzlies club. And Jack, we're 132 away from tip-off here in the second round of the Burlington Invitational. Let's pause for a 30-second timeout. When we come back, we'll be ready for action here in round number 2.
Now announcing starting lineups here. It looks like for the Grizzlies, nothing's going to change. We have Lauren Forbes, Anna Dean, Carson Stewart, Madison Brannon, and Elsie Sorrell. And for the Ottawa, we have Ficken, Haddle. I'll go ahead and get more detail there for you. Number 11, Sophia Ficken, the 5'10" junior. Number 21, Brooklyn Haddle, 5'6" sophomore. Number 12, Summer Spiegel, 5'6" senior. And we have the national anthem here in Burlington. as we conclude the national anthem that kind of came out of nowhere on us, but I'll recap the starting lineup here for Ottawa. Number 11 again, Sophia Ficken, the 5'10" junior. Number 21, 5'6" sophomore, Brooklyn Haddle. I guess I'm going to try and listen, Will, to how he pronounces her last name. I want to get that right tonight. Number 12, Summer Spiegel, 5'6" senior. Number 22, Kirsten Evans, 5'8" junior. And number 10, Lauren Curtis, 5'8" senior. So a couple seniors here in this lineup here for the Cyclones, Ottawa Cyclones. So we'll see how the Grizzlies handle a seasoned Ottawa team. You would think that a team with a couple seniors and juniors in the starting lineups would know how to handle a press, but we'll see if the Grizzlies can mix it up a little bit. I know Snyder likes to change defensive looks a little bit throughout the game and try and confuse these Cyclones here, but then again, on the Grizzlies side of things, you can't ignore that these girls may not be all seniors, but they have played essentially since they were freshmen, so they've seen it all as well.
Yeah, very good ball club on hand for both sides.
Yeah.
And you look across, I know they gave us some stats when we came in. This team's going to be very impressive inside-wise. Two of the leading scorers, so if you talk about leading scorers from Monday and Tuesday's night's game, so the whole first round, Ottawa had two. Ficken and Haddle were both leading scorers. They were in the top 8 out of everybody that played for every team. They were in the top 8. So
wow.
2 of the top 8 went to Ottawa.
Yeah, and we've seen in the past, like I mentioned, kind of a formula it seems like to picking at this Grizzly team a bit is having that good guard. Kind of like for LC football, a good quarterback that is dynamic can hurt our defense. For Lady Grizzly basketball, a good point guard that's dynamic can hurt us. We see it in Kimberly Cook for Circle, gave us fits, and we saw it last week, or earlier this week. Her last name was Vale, I believe, a really good guard for Rock Creek, beat us. So we'll see if Ficken can knock down the Grizzlies tonight, but you have to know that they know about Ficken and coming into this game. And, I mean, we'll see who guards her tonight or if we run a zone or anything like that. We'll see. So it'll be Ottawa basketball inbounding it here. Cyclones will get the ball first. Looks like the Grizzlies are going to match up. It will be number 12, Lauren Forbes, guarding Kirsten Evans. Here's Hadel with the ball now. Back up top of the keys, Evans. Now right side in front of the Grizzly bench. Now corner, here's Curtis. Curtis surveying. Lauren almost picks off the pass, driving baseline. Here's Hadel, and she's going to travel here. It'll be Labette County basketball, so a nice opening statement for the Grizzlies here early.
Yeah, and Grizzlies come out man-to-man, and that's usually what's designed to do, get somebody sped up, and it just happened to be right there with the travel violation.
Here's Lauren Forbes running the point for Labette County here. Almost traveled but didn't do it. Contained her momentum. Here's Stewart coming off of a Sorrel screen. She'll kick it out. Brandon launches a deep three off the glass. No good. Nice offensive rebound here. Forbes, she's looking to shoot again, but a quick corner Stewart. Now Brandon will retain possession here for Labette County.
Great hustle by Forbes there.
Yes, it was. It was a contested offensive rebound, and she won the battle. Here's Stewart now, left wing. Forbes pump fakes, drives left side. She'll spin it back around. Here's Sorrel now, elbow driving across the paint, pass here to Brandon, who's double teamed, and flings it out, and it's picked off here, but off of a Cyclone knee, so it'll stay with the Grizzlies. It's going to be a scrappy one.
Yeah, both teams play man-to-man defense, and they don't give much space. And if you look across the board, they about match up size for size all the way across.
Here's Stewart off the inbound from Brandon. Off of a ball screen, here's Forbes in the corner, 3 left, no good. Rebound Cyclones, here comes Spiegel, pushing the pace for Ottawa. She'll back it out now. Here's left wing Ficken. Now top of the key, here's Spiegel. Moving right side, nice defense here by Stewart, who's played good defense for the past couple weeks here on opposing teams' main guards. And here's a ball passed out of bounds off the hands of Curtis. It'll go back to Labette County. Coach Snyder's over there pleased with her defense, as she should be.
Two possessions, 2 turnovers. You can't ask for much more.
No, you can't. That'd be a great average as a defense. Here is Forbes now, left wing, looking for a cutting Stewart, and she'll hit Dean off of the pick and roll, and she'll be fouled here. It looks like that foul will be on Spiegel. Ficken. She was double teamed. It is indeed on Ficken. So it'll be Grizzlies ball. Brandon inbounding it underneath our own goal. She'll hit Dean in the corner. Now here's Forbes left side, inbounds play set for Brandon, who launches a three from the corner, long, no good, offensive rebound, Stewart, who puts it up and in off of the glass. 2-0 Labette County here, minute and a half, little over into the game. Here's pressure here by Stewart at half court on Evans. She's double teamed Forbes. Stewart, she has nowhere to go, dribbles off of her own knee, she'll find a crease, and she'll hit Spiegel, who lays it up short, no good, offensive rebound, or defensive rebound rather, by Sorrell, but we're gonna get a tied up ball here. So it'll be Labette County basketball. Another nice effort there by Sorrell on the glass. These Grizzlies really fight hard on the glass. If they don't have the best position in their box out, you wouldn't notice because of their ability to go after the ball.
Continually crashing. It's hard to box out a team that continually crashes the boards.
Indeed it is. Here's Dean in front of the Cyclone bench looking inside. Nothing there. Here's Forbes now, top of the key. Now Brandon. Pump fakes a deep three. Here's Forbes now, right side. Good defense here by Evans. Here's Dean now, calls for Carson to come up and grab it, as she does. Here's Elsie now in the corner looking inside for a flashing Brandon. Now Dean, neither of them are there. Nice inside defense here by the Cyclones. Now here's Dean in the left corner right in front of the Cyclone coach. She'll hit Forbes inside and she'll dribble it off of her own ankle, but Dean will get it back. And we'll have a foul coming the other way here, so it'll be Ottawa basketball. That foul will be on Lauren Forbes, I believe. That'll be the first team foul on Labette County. Of course, first personal on Lauren. 5:25 to go in the first quarter, 2-0 Labette County. Here's Dean and Stewart trying to get the trap there, and they force enough chaos. They'll get a hand on it, I guess, and it'll tip out of bounds, stay with Ottawa.
Now they fall back into man-to-man after putting a slight pressure on them.
Here is a driving Ficken. She'll kick it out to the corner, Spiegel. Nice recovery off of a little bit of downhill momentum there by the Cyclones. They'll have to set up another offensive play here at the top. Now free throw line is Curtis. Nobody's inside here for the Cyclones, or not really.
Five out dribble attack.
Yeah, it is. Here's a not taken three by Heddle. She'll drive baseline and get the floater to go. A lot of Cyclones fans here. Most of them are in front of us. It's tied up 2-2 here. And Forbes traveled. I thought he missed it, but he did not. Lauren Forbes caught on the travel here. And checking into the game for Labette County is Jasmine Perez.
Most likely replacing Forbes.
And you're correct, she does replace Lauren Forbes. And checking out for Ottawa is Brooklyn Haddle. I don't see who came in for her. It looks like number three, Riley Titus, the 5'8" senior. Another senior coming into the game for Ottawa. And she'll get the ball. Here's Titus now, guarded by Stewart and Perez. It looks like the Grizzlies.
3-2 zone.
The Grizzlies are in a 3-2 zone here, defending the perimeter, as Ottawa has not shown much of a threat inside yet. Here they are with the basketball. Here's Spiegel. Now right side is Evans. Deeper corner now is Titus. It's being swung around here. Opposite corner is Curtis. Flung all the way around the arc here. It'll still be Curtis in the corner. Now opposite corner. Here's Titus on a three. Short, no good. Defensive rebound. It'll be fought for, tipped out of bounds, and the ref says it'll stay with Ottawa. So, yeah, they're just working it constantly around the perimeter, waiting on an opening here. And it looks like they're used to shooting a lot of threes. They've put up a couple here so far. Inbounds pass over the top to Spiegel. Nice cutoff defense here by Perez. Here comes Titus on a drive. She'll put it up. Foul is not called. Rebound Dean here. Off of the missed floater, Perez is going to push the pace for Labette County. She's picked up by Evans. Inside pass is tipped away, and it'll almost be stolen, but Perez is going to come away with it. She almost travels, but did not have possession of the ball, so here's Stewart coming the other way for Labette County. Now Brandon in the corner. Here's Dean at the top of the key looking inside. She'll hit Sorrell, dribbles left side, and she'll lose control off of her knee. It'll go to Ottawa. So both teams seem to be getting a little bit sped up on each end due to the opposing team's defense.
Yeah, and if you're Coach Snyder, you're going to see they've already got 4 turnovers in the first quarter and not even through it yet. And so got to get back to ball security.
Here's a Grizzly press broken by Ottawa. Wide open three by Ficken in the corner. Long, no good. Tough rebound for Sorrell to grab. And it'll be Ottawa basketball still. Here is Ficken now driving. Nice hands here by Stewart, poking it out of bounds. It'll stay with Ottawa. And we have a new Cyclone checking in, number 44, Foster Nichols, 5'6" freshman, will replace the senior Summer Spiegel.
Looks like Shelby Wilson's going to be set to check in at the next break.
Yeah, and she hit 3 threes against Rock Creek for a total of 9 points. Shot the ball really well in that matchup on Monday night. Cyclone basketball. Here's Nichols now with it, swinging it around the perimeter. As usual, here's Evans. Now in the corner is Titus. She's working on Brandon. Nice defense here by Stewart. She'll poke it away and save it here for Labette County as she almost went out of bounds. Here's Dean on the other end. It's a 2v3, and she'll wisely back it out. Here's Stewart for a 3. Short, no good. Defensive rebound here. Titus coming the other way. Here is Titus now, left side wide open for 3. Nobody was on her. She'll take the 15-footer. Short, no good. Rebound Brandon for Labette County. Now Stewart's going to run the point here. Skip past Perez. Now pass corner Dean. Dean looking inside. Nobody's there. Here's Elsie Sorrell at the top, swinging it around right side. Now Perez inside. Brandon poked away. Here comes Ottawa on the other end. Nice post denial there. Nice across the paint pass to Nichols. Her layup's no good, but the follow-up shot will be fouled here as Curtis got the miss from Nichols and put it up, and she'll be fouled. We'll see who they got it on here.
It's going to be Elsie Sorrell on the foul.
Elsie Sorrell, that'll be her first personal. I believe second team foul for Labette County.
You almost hate to say it, but it's almost like both teams came out flat
Yeah.
to start. Long road trip for both programs to this location. But right now, Ottawa's starting to wake up and be the aggressor right now to the Grizzlies.
Curtis's first free throw is good, giving Ottawa a 3-2 lead. A couple new Grizzlies checking in. We'll get to that after Curtis's second. In and out, no good. And we're going to have a foul going the other way. That one will be on Ficken.
Second.
Yep, that's right. That's Sophia Ficken's second foul. And if you guys are just joining us, Ficken is kind of the heartbeat of this Ottawa team to an extent.
16 points in the opening round of this tournament.
And the new Grizzlies that checked in, it looks like it's Shelby
Wilson
and Lauren came back in for Labette County. So it's Perez, Forbes, Sorrell, Brandon, and Wilson. Here's Perez now looking inside. She'll hit Sorrell, kick out 3, denied by Lauren, but she'll drive baseline. Floater, no good. Backside rebound by Brandon's brought down. Her layup's no good. Rebound Sorrell. Here's Forbes now on the recovery. Across the paint pass to Sorrell. Her hook shot's no good, but she's fouled. So that's a promising possession there by Labette County, really working on the offensive glass as usual. I can't tell you how many times they'll miss a 3-foot shot and then get their own rebound and then score off of it. And they do that all the time. Elsie Sorrell's first free throw is up and in. She's one of the best free throw shooters I've probably ever seen, if I'm being completely honest.
I think that's a characteristic of the Sorrells in general.
Yeah, it is.
Talk about that whole family.
Sorrell's second free throw is up and nothing but net. The announcer jinx is immune to by Elsie Sorrell. So 4-3 Labette County. 2 minutes and counting to go here in the first quarter of play in Burlington. Here is a newly checked in Keebaugh, 5'9" freshman in the corner. She'll have it stolen away from her on the pass to Spiegel. It was right there in the corner. Keebaugh had nowhere to go. Here's Sorrell on the other end, backing it out for Labette County. She'll throw it across the arc to Lauren. That was a risky pass there.
It was an awkward looking pass.
It was. She wanted to go to the top of the key, but changed her mind last second, it looked like. Here's a driving Perez. Now corner Forbes. Was her foot on the line? No, it wasn't. 3, no good. She'll get her own rebound. She trails it. She'll put up a layup. Long, no good, just a little strong. Rebound Nichols for Ottawa. She's coming the other way, full speed. She'll back it out now. Here is Spiegel at the top, guarded by Perez. So again, just those shots right at the rim just aren't falling right now for Labette County. Here is Hadel now, guarded by Wilson. She exposes the ball to Wilson. Wilson goes after it and misses on the gamble. Here is a driving baseline Spiegel. She's fouled. So a lot of fouls called here. That'll be, I believe, the third team foul on Labette County, and we have 3 on Ottawa as well. That one will be on number 20, Jasmine Perez.
It's not too terrible considering you're almost through the first quarter. You're not close to the bonus like we've seen sometimes.
And the first free throw is no good here by Spiegel. 2 new Grizzlies checking in. Carson Stewart and Anna Dean replace Elsie Sorrell and Jasmine Perez. Spiegel's second free throw rather, in and out, no good. Rebounds dove on the deck for by Brandon. She'll come away with it, and we'll have a foul going the other way as Dean corrals it for Labette County. Great hustle play there by Brandon, hitting the hardwood. That foul looks like I saw number 12. We'll see if
number 10.
Yep, they'll get it on 10. Lauren Curtis. There were a couple red jerseys in the vicinity of Brandon. 53 seconds and counting to go here in the first quarter. Grizzly lead is just 1. Here's Carson Stewart now, right wing. Brandon's going to set a ball screen for her. Carson's going to get all the way to the rim. It looked like she dribbled off her leg, and the ref did not see it. Evidently, it'll stay with Labette County, and the Ottawa fans wanted a carry or travel by Carson. It did look a little funky on her drive, but they didn't call it. Here's Brandon inbounding to Dean at the high left elbow. Dean has it poked around a little bit here by, is she wearing 14? 44, Foster Nichols. As the ball is tipped out of bounds, it'll be Labette County ball.
So on the end where Labette County's operating, there's holes underneath the bottom where I assume you store stuff. I'm sort of thinking it's going to suck if a basketball rolls underneath there.
Yeah, it would be. You have to have somebody crawl under there. His shot here is no good by Labette County. It'll be Ottawa ball with 30 in county to go in the first quarter. Will they go 2 for 1? I guess there's no shot clock in high school. We'll see if they get one up, 25 and counting. Here is a 3 in the corner by Spiegel. No good. Rebound Wilson. The Grizzlies have 20 seconds, but a quick outlet pass here stolen away by Spiegel, and she'll put up a layup. Strong, no good. Rebound Forbes. 12 seconds to go. They can run a good play here. Forbes is searching and searching for an outlet. She'll hit Carson Stewart here, crossing half court with 6 seconds to go. 4 seconds. Dean in the corner. She'll drive baseline. 12-foot jumper, long, no good, and the buzzer will sound here. So at the end of 1, it'll be Grizzlies 4, Ottawa 3. So kind of an ugly first half. We'll take 60 seconds on KLKC. You're listening to Lady Grizzly basketball.
When it comes to choosing the best health care for yourself and your loved ones, there are other hospitals.
And then there's our hospital.
The difference is that while other hospitals will care for you, we will actually care about you.
Other hospitals make decisions based on what's best for their bottom line,
while we do what's best for our community.
If you're looking for a pretty hospital, they're out there.
But if you're looking for the best hospital, it's here.
And here.
When award-earning care is as close as this, there's no reason to go anywhere else.
At Labette Health, we center around you.
It'll be Cyclone basketball here to open up things in the second half. Here's a three-pointer, strong, no good by Evans.
Second quarter, buddy.
Second quarter, and it'll be a baseline driving Titus, and an awkward shot almost goes in.
She's already
there for
fallen
Titus.
Went up.
Yeah, and it'll be Lauren Forbes running up the court for Labette County. Here's left wing now, Carson Stewart in front of the Cyclone bench. Now Claire Carnahan, first time seeing her tonight. Anna Dean calls for ball. She'll get it inside. Hook shot is good. Nice look there inside from Lauren Forbes, and a nice finish there by Anna Dean to give the Grizzlies a 3-point lead here, which feels like a lot in this one. Here's at the high elbow is Riley Titus. Now swinging it around the perimeter are the Cyclones. That's been their popular offense tonight. Here's Spiegel driving baseline, floater, hits all sides of the rim, no good. Rebound Anna Dean, outlet Lauren Forbes. Here's Carson Stewart now dribbling herself down to the corner. Now here's Claire Carnahan at the top, now back to that left corner, Stewart. She can take that 3 if she wants it. She can hit them down. And a forced pass inside by Dean will be poked away. Here come the Cyclones on the other end. It's Evans. Jump stop layup goes down for Evans. So a 6-5 lead now for Labette County. Here is Dean now. One dribble, picks it up, finds Lauren now. Here's Claire Carnahan, top of the key as usual, left side. Carson Stewart, she'll dribble to the top and run an offense here for Labette County. Here's Dean in the right corner. She's looking inside for a cutting Wilson, and we're going to have a foul. It looks like it will be on Riley Titus.
Team foul number 5.
Yes, it is. So a couple more of those, and the Grizzlies will find themselves at the free throw line. Here come 2 new Grizzlies. Madison Brandon and Elsie Searle checking in for Claire Carnahan and Lauren Forbes. 6 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the first half. 6-5 Labette County lead. And Wilson's inbounds pass will hit the bottom of the backboard and go out of bounds. So it will be Ottawa basketball, so not an ideal entry there. And it looked like Stewart was wide open there on the left wing.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those that you kind of shake your head at, but again, if you're counting against time, either way they're probably going to get the basketball because you're running out of time to get it in.
It will be Cyclone basketball. Here's Titus now working on Sorrell. Great paint denial defense there by Elsie Searle. Now working it around to the right side is Spiegel here. Stewart's all up in her grill. She's done a great job past couple weeks defensively for Labette County. She'll get the ball back, and Stewart's all over her. Now we are right side. Here's Evans. She'll throw it across the arc. Here is Hadel. She's dribbling baseline, cut off here by Searle. Trapped by Wilson here, and they'll have to kick it back out. Here is Spiegel. And what a nice defensive possession here by Labette County. Now right side is Evans. Nothing is going here. Stolen away here by Anna Dean and saved from going out of bounds by Brandon. Here come the Grizzlies, Wilson. Now here's Carson Stewart.
You can't say anything about the Grizzly defense other than the fact that that was probably one of the most perfect possessions on defense you could have played.
Here's a three here by Brandon that goes. And the first three-pointer here made on the night. And it will be made by nobody other than Madison Brandon. If she gets hot, look out. Cyclones 9-5 Labette County. The Grizzly bench can feel the momentum, as do the players on the court. Here's Brandon now guarding Evans. And we're going to get a timeout, Cyclones. So a great job there by the Grizzlies. Give them credit for that Ottawa timeout. It'll just be 30 seconds. And we'd like to thank our sponsors here for tonight's game.
Yeah, sponsors for tonight. Remember, this whole broadcast is powered by Labette Health and the Bartlett Co-op. We also want to say thank you to Labette Community College, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance Agency, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Labette Health, Woodworth Community Services, Labette Bank, Herman Lumber, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Commercial Bank, Labette County Mental Health Services, Nodine Legal, Tank Connections, USD 506, Wood Dooley Insurance and Real Estate, Community National Bank, Corner Store of Altamont, Thomas Implement, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Agent Kendall Hall in the Altamont location, and MJ's Burger House. And tonight's post-game show is sponsored by Bowen Pharmacy.
Yeah, we thank you, all of our sponsors, for making Will and I's job possible. And after a dead first quarter, the Grizzlies come out here in the opening minutes of the second quarter and just go nuts on both ends of the court, but still just a 4-point lead. Here's Cyclone ball, and a foul will be called here on Carson Stewart as she was guarding Spiegel very, very closely, and they'll get her on that check foul, as I call it. So that will be the fourth team foul for Labette County, just the first on Carson. Here's Nichols coming off of a screen shot to kick it out right side. Hadel, she'll shoot a floater long, no good. Rebound Wilson. Can they build on the momentum here and extend on the lead? Here comes Stewart, long skip past corner Dean. Now Stewart, now Elsie Sorrell at the top looking inside. She'll give it to Brandon. And here's Stewart wide open for three. Short, no good. Great look there by Labette County. I'll take that every single time. And it'll be tipped out. It'll be Ottawa basketball. But yeah, the best three-pointers come off of post feeds because it's so much easier for guards to get open as defenders have to help here and there, and they kind of get lost on the perimeter, but that one will come up short for Stewart. Ottawa basketball down 4 is the Cyclones. Here's Spiegel. Again, guarded by Stewart. Now Nichols right side. Right back to Hadel. She's driving and rejected at the rim by Anna Dean. Another block for Anna. She had multiple against Coffeyville. Now here's Brandon. Turn it over for Labette County. Here is Hadel 2-on-1. It'll be tipped out of bounds by Anna. It'll stay here with Ottawa. But where Anna has done a phenomenal job for the past couple weeks has been on the defensive end. She had probably 8 steals against Coffeyville and had multiple blocks against both Vikings and Coffeyville. And then against Rock Creek still did a pretty good job defensively inside the paint. Coming into the game here is Madison Hayward replacing Carson Stewart for Labette County. Inbounds pass here, almost given up by Ottawa, but they'll come down with it. Here is a Cyclone trapped here in the corner by Wilson and Hayward, but they'll escape. Here open in the corner is Spiegel. She'll pass up the three as nice closeout defense there by Maddie Hayward. Now in the corner is Hadel. Swinging around the perimeter are the Cyclones. Here's Titus working it around right side. She'll touch the paint, then kick it out. Here's a three by Curtis. Short, no good from the top of the key. That's the look that you want for Ottawa, at least for the offense they're running. Here are the Grizzlies already on the other end of the court. Nice pass to Brandon inside from Dean. Layup, no good. Poked out of bounds. Who do they give it to? They'll give it to Ottawa. Nice transition defense. Great look inside to Brandon from Dean, but that layup missed that she probably makes 7 out of 10 times, if not more.
Yeah, it's really interesting because right now I sit here, I'm watching more of the coaches and the benches, see what they're doing. Cyclone coach is not very happy with his officiating crew so far in this ball game.
Yeah, he's not, as the team fouls are just one separated, and we're going to have a layup here. Good. Nice drive and finish here by Summer Spiegel, and she'll cut the Grizzly lead to just 2. Here's Dean now, left corner for Labette County. Here's Wilson. One-handed pass inside to Sorrell, low left block. She'll put it up, and she is fouled. So Elsie Sorrell, who's almost automatic from the free throw line, will go to the line to shoot 2 and try to get this Grizzly lead back to 4. But yeah, Will, I'm looking at the bench now. Is their coach the one sitting down on the right side?
The head coach is all the way down at the end of the bench by himself, as he's been up barking at the officiating crew for much of this quarter right now as Sorrell hits the first one too, but he's not pleased.
No,
and
he's not.
He feels like probably a little bit that they're letting Labette County get away with some stuff, but Labette County's defense is just being that suffocating right now.
Yes, it is. Yeah, the Grizzly defense can definitely make it look like some fouls are being called just because they're body banging down there. I mean, they make players hit the ground just because of their really good boxing out ability. As LC's second free throw rattles in and out, no good. Here's Ottawa on the other end, almost stolen away here. Forbes almost got it from Haddle, but they'll come down with it. Here's Evans now, setting up a play for the Cyclones. At the top now is Titus. Now right wing is Curtis. Curtis looking for a cutting. Titus, nothing's there. Another pass flung all the way across the court now. Here's Spiegel. She'll drive, put up a floater long, no good. Rebound. And we're going to have an Ottawa Cyclone hit the deck. Rebound Sorrell. No foul is called. If anything, that one would have been a foul. And here's Sorrell on the other end, and they're going to call a charge on Sorrell. So the ref, it may have been a charge, but might have also been a forgiveness call there by the official.
Yeah, I mean, we've got Ottawa fans surrounding us, and you definitely know they wanted that foul here in the corner, but nobody really ever had the basketball.
Yeah.
A white jersey and a red jersey both end up on the deck, so you kind of
let them play.
Let them play a little bit, play it out, and it is a younger official right here on our side, so you can say he's probably going to be the one that receives a lot of the heat tonight.
Yeah. And freshman Emery Keebaugh, the 5'9", #1, checks in for the Cyclones, and she'll maintain the ball at the top. Now she'll throw at corner. Here is Hadel. Now left wing is Spiegel, working on Hayward. She'll throw it back left side. Here's Hadel now, guarded by Forbes. Now almost top of the key. Here's Keebaugh. She'll give it to a cutting Spiegel, who's forced to give it up to Hadel, who baseline floaters no good. Rebound Carnahan. That ball didn't hit the rim. Now tough pass to the corner is caught by Dean, and she'll try to save it, and it'll roll all the way to the other end of the court. Hayward can't track it down. Here's a layup by Ottawa. They're fouled. Here's Spiegel, who is fouled, and I don't know if Hayward knew the Cyclones were coming. It looked like she was kind of jogging to the ball to pick it up and take the backcourt violation, and here came Spiegel sprinting down the court, picked it up, and got fouled.
Yeah, you never really know. You don't know what's going through Maddie's head there, but either way, she prevents a layup, picks up a foul, but free throws to come.
First free throws long, no good, so a good foul.
And it's already paid off.
Yep, exactly. So a good foul there by Hayward as the first free throw is no good for Spiegel. Sitting down is Madison Hayward, and checking in is Carson Stewart. Again, 10-7 Labette County, a minute and a half to go here in the first half. As her second free throw is long, no good. Defensive rebound here by Claire Carnahan, stolen away here by Ottawa. Now it will be Keebaugh now, back out to Curtis for three, long, no good. Offensive rebound here by the Cyclones, so they're getting back a little bit more momentum as we're nearing the halftime break. Here's Keebaugh now, flinging it backside, right corner, now Evans. Left wing, here's Spiegel. Carson Stewart's going for steals here. She's going for blood here early.
Real active hands from Carson here early.
Now driving is Hadel. She'll put up a floater. She's fouled. So we see the foul count balance out here as it's 10-7 Labette County. 2 fouls back-to-back called here on Labette County, but this one could have been prevented if they would have maintained the ball and not turned it over. So you got to give credit to Ottawa as they did take it right back from Labette County. First free throw is up and good. Nothing but net here from Brooklyn Hadel. So she can cut the Grizzly lead to 1 on this shot. 2 new Grizzlies checking in. Wilson and Perez replace Forbes and Stewart as Hadel's first free throw is up. Maybe she'll shoot it, and it's good. So the Grizzly lead is just 10-9. Yes, I said 10-9 with just a minute to go here in the first half. Stagnant offense, but pretty good defense by both teams.
1-3-1 setup now for Ottawa.
1-3-1 defense. Nice hands on the ball by Keebaugh. She'll tip it, but it's maintained. Nice pass to cutting Perez, who gets the and one. Great look there from Madison Brandon. She threw that from the deep right wing all the way across the paint to the low left block to a wide open. I say wide open. It was a tight window. Perez, who lays it up and in, plus the foul. Her free throw's coming up quick. She'll put it up and hits the backside. No good. Tipped out of bounds. Ooh. And they're going to give it to Ottawa. Claire Carnahan was in on the mix there. But a beautiful pass, man, from Brannon to Perez. 47.8 to go in the first half. 12-9 Labette County. It'll be Spiegel running the point here for the Cyclones now. Here right wing is Hadel. She's driving baseline. She likes to do that and shoot those floaters, and she travels on this drive. So it'll be Labette County ball. I feel like this would be a pretty good time to hold for one shot as we have the momentum back, especially if we score, and it would prevent Ottawa from possibly having the momentum going to the locker room. Here's Perez now driving left side. 30 seconds and counting now. She's double teamed. Yes, it was, and she'll lose it. And it's going to be off of White. Red ball, says the referee, as it did look like it rolled off of Perez's foot out of bounds. So now tables turn a little bit. Here's Ottawa basketball, 25 seconds to go in the first half, down 3 points. Can they tie it or possibly take the lead off of an and 1-3 here before halftime? Here's Hadel with the ball looking inside. Here is Kibaugh, and it'll be fought for jump ball. So Labette County, it'll be forced there by Jasmine Perez. But Anna Dean kind of made it hard for Kibaugh to maintain the ball, so got to give credit to Dean there. 13 seconds to go. Cyclones are picking up the Grizzlies full court. Wilson inbounds it to Carnahan, looking across half court. Here's Brandon. She's driving left side. 8 seconds to go. Here's Dean, takes up the three. Here's Wilson now. Three-pointer, good! Wilson coming off of a game Monday night where she made 3 threes, gets one to go for Labette County right before halftime as the buzzer sounds at the end of one half. Labette County 15, Ottawa Cyclones 9. We'll see how much time they put on the clock, but regardless, we'll take a 2-minute break here on KLKC and hit you with some halftime stats.
Just like most of you, this year's been quite different at Wood Doolahary Insurance.
We learned to Zoom.
Daniel, what are you wearing?
Khakis. And we social distance.
But the one thing that didn't change, our commitment to customer service. We helped file claims when summer thunderstorms brought wind and hail damage, and continued to find customers affordable coverage options for home, auto, business, and farms. Wood Doolahary Insurance, a true constant in a year of change.
If you want to help others, then join Labette Community College Dental Assistant Program to place yourself in a field with rewarding income potential, job growth, mobility, and a career that's ever-changing. Start today for an engaging career, which may serve as a starting point to become a hygienist or dentist. Earn a certificate in as little as 9 months or an associate's degree in dental assistant in as little as 2 years. Earn your dental assistant degree for as little as $119 per credit hour. Call today to find out more about this exciting program being offered at the LCC Cherokee Center near Pittsburgh.
I'm a patriot and a mechanic, which means I know the difference between a symbol and a tool. The American flag is a symbol of everything that I would die to defend. This is a tool. It says nothing about my politics. I wear it to protect the people that I love. We have a job to do, and this is the right tool for that job.
(15-9), your halftime score. Labette County Lady Grizzlies on top of the Ottawa Cyclones. And, Will, it's low scoring. I mean, if anything, I would have guessed this may have been the score at the end of one. But a three-pointer there by Shelby Wilson to extend the lead and give the Grizzlies momentum going into the locker room. Right around the 2-second mark as she continues her hot streak off of 3 3-pointers Monday night against Rock Creek. Do you have some other halftime stats for us, Will?
Yeah, so halftime score 15-9. Ottawa scores 3 points in the first quarter, and at half finishes with 9. Scoring totals for you: Haddle has 4 points for the Cyclones, leading the way. Spiegel with 2, Evans with 2, and Curtis with 1. Cyclones only with 3 made field goals so far in this one. and finishes with 17 fouls, and nobody in severe foul trouble. Ficken and Evans both with 2 apiece. For Labette County Lady Grizzlies, at the end of the first quarter, they had 4 total points, and at the half, they finished with 15. On the other side of this, they have 6 total Grizzlies that have scored so far in this one. Brannon with a triple in the second quarter, giving her 3. Dean with 2. Sorrell with 3, all coming at 3 of 4 from the free throw stripe. Stewart with 2, Perez with 2, and Wilson with a triple to close out the half, giving the Grizzlies a 15-9 lead. 17 fouls. Stewart and Sorrell both with 2 apiece.
Yeah, so it was definitely, on both sides of the ball, for each team, a dead first half. Pretty good defensively, which you can give some credit to for the low scoring, but kind of sloppy. Offense just wasn't there, and then the second quarter looked a little bit more like the Labette County Grizzlies we're used to seeing. Again, a better opponent than we've seen recently, other than Rock Creek, Parsons and Coffeyville. This is a little bit better opponent here in Ottawa. So a little bit more characteristic second quarter is in the first few minutes, you could tell our defense was a lot more hyped up, caused a couple turnovers right off the bat, and then 2 3-pointers, saw none in the first quarter. One from Brandon there in the second quarter, and then like I said, right before the buzzer, Shelby Wilson knocks down a triple to give us some momentum. So it looked a little bit more like the Labette County Lady Grizzlies we're used to seeing in the second quarter. And for Ottawa, every time they had the ball, it just didn't feel like they're going to score. Like, they scored off of a couple running floaters that rattled in, a couple free throws, and that's 6 of their 9 points right there. Have they hit a 3?
No, they've only got 3 field goals on the night.
Yeah,
all of them
it just
twos.
doesn't seem like they're a threat offensively. Partly to the Grizzly defense. I like that 3-2 zone. It's hard for Ottawa to score inside. I feel like we match up well with them across the boards, honestly, and the way that Ottawa works the ball constantly around the paint, it just doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like they're going to score. Does it to you? It doesn't seem like a threat right now.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of shots at the rim. That's one thing you're not seeing. Even though they've only connected on 3,
yeah,
their whole offense is let's get downhill, and if something's open after, we'll kick it out. And so Labette County's got to be aware of that, and they're still giving up too many drives at some points during this game.
Yeah, and any time where you just have an offense where you pass the ball, and then maybe hand it off and try and, like you said, cut to the basket constantly off of the person handing it to you and kind of use them as a screen, there are going to be a few times where that slips and they get downhill a little bit, but I feel like they've made it awful hard for them to score. They've had to resort to driving baseline multiple times, in specific Hadel, who's loved the baseline drive tonight, and then we'll double team him down low with Sorrell and one of the guards, or Dean and one of the guards, so it just seems hard for him to get anything going here. As we are 3.5 to go before the beginning of the second half. Again, Grizzlies 15, Ottawa 9. We're 3.5 until some more action here. We'll take another 2-minute break here. You're listening to Lady Grizzly Basketball on 106.7 FM KLKC. As we're nearing 60 seconds and counting to go here before the beginning of second half play, we'd like to thank our sponsors one more time for making tonight's game possible.
Huge shout out to Labette Health and the Bartlett Co-op for powering tonight's broadcast, as well as every one of them. And also thank you to the rest of our sponsors: Labette Community College, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Clemens Insurance Agency, Labette Bank, Woodworth Community Services, Herman Lumber, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Commercial Bank, Labette County Mental Health Services, Nodine Legal, Tank Connections, USD 506, Wood Doolahary Insurance and Real Estate, Community National Bank, Corner Store of Altamont Thomas Implement, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Agent Kendall Hall, and MJ's Burger House.
Thank you again to all of our sponsors for making it possible for us to be here tonight. It'll be Cyclone basketball. Here's a driving Ficken, hard and aggressive right out of the gate, but she'll be cut off here by Dean and be forced to kick it back out to Spiegel. It's being worked around the perimeter again. Here is a cutting Evans. We'll see if they get a foul on Forbes, and it'll be a jump ball.
Pass was behind her.
That is the right call. Yes, it was, and ball was left exposed, and Forbes took advantage of it, as you would expect. Labette County basketball. Here's Forbes now walking it up the court for Labette County. Now Dean here. Here's Elsie Sorrell off of the cut. Hook shot is good. Man, she's so good at those running, not really hook, I guess, but just kind of a longer layup. Banking it in off the glass, so beautiful there by Elsie Sorrell. 17-9 Labette County. If they could stretch it here in the third quarter, that would be nice. Here is a driving Spiegel here, and she'll put it up, and it's knocked out of her hands, and they'll say that it went off of her knee. It'll be Labette County ball. I believe it was Elsie Sorrell who got a hand on it. Be Carson Stewart inbounding it here to Lauren Forbes, who's ran the point tonight for Labette County, done a fine job. I don't know if she's turned it over personally tonight. Here's Carson Stewart, left wing here. And she's working around right side now. Top of the key, she'll pull up for three. And it falls for Carson Stewart. It looked like it wasn't going to go for a little bit, but it found its way home. Quick timeout Cyclones, 20-9 Labette County. Just a minute into the third quarter. We'll take 30 seconds here on KLKC.
It could happen any time or place. You feel a tickle in your face. You move your arm feels weak. The words won't come when you're trying to speak. Folks may think it's all a joke, but it ain't no joke, it's a stroke. Face, arm, speech, time. That spells fast.
Better call 911.
At Strokes First Sign. Time means brain, so don't waste time. Time means brain, so don't waste time. Act fast. Face, arm, speech, time. Act fast. Face, arm, speech, time. Act fast.
In an emergency, take me to Labette Health.
Again, 20-9 Labette County here. Grizzlies on a quick 7-0 run to open up the second half. Just a minute and 1 second in to the third quarter here. Grizzlies, like I said, on a 7-0 run, Will, and they've made it happen on both ends of the court. But, of course, it starts on defense. Whenever you're going to goose egg somebody, it's going to happen on defense, and they've done a good job of that so far.
Yeah, they didn't come out flat start second quarter. I guarantee 1 minute in, you call a timeout. That head coach for Ottawa sitting there thinking, you can't be flat or else we're going to get ran off this floor.
Yeah, that was a good timeout because once the Grizzlies get downhill, especially defensively, you can be in trouble. Here's a penetrating Spiegel here, cut off by Sorrell and Stewart. Grizzlies can settle back into their man-to-man now as it's being worked around. Here's Hadel spinning around Brandon. She'll recover, put it up, short, no good, rebound Sorrell. Here comes Brandon. You can feel the momentum still even after the timeout. Here's Dean now, corner. Now Stewart right wing. She almost put up the long three. It looked like an inside pass here from Sorrell to Brandon. It's poked away. Here's Forbes now. Back out to Sorrell here. Now Stewart. Here's Dean right side. So the Grizzlies are covering nicely. The Cyclones doing a good job of denying the entry pass, but the Grizzlies have recovered. Here's a three. Brandon, good!
Here
from
comes
the top of the key.
Parade.
That's right, Will. 3-point parade, 23-9 Labette County, top of the key, in my opinion, is one of the easier three-pointers to hit in basketball, and Brannon knocks it down there. Her second three on the night. Here inside is Ficken, and we're going to get a touchy foul here on Anna Dean.
Hand touch.
Yep. So that will be Anna's. She hasn't, I thought maybe it was her first personal, and it is. And it'll be, her first personal as they pop it up on the scoreboard, and just the first team foul for Labette County, first of the second half. And here backside open was Curtis, but she'll not be able to corral it. Here's Stewart now skip past Forbes. It's a 2v1. Brandon will put up the left-handed layup and get it to go. So there's that transition offense we're used to off of a turnover here. 25-9 Labette County. Still Ottawa scoreless here in the second half. It'll be Titus now with the ball in front of her own bench. Again, looking for just something on the offensive end are the Cyclones. Here's Ficken now, top of the key. Here's Titus. Now right side, almost in the corner, is Evans. Cutting Titus. Nothing there. Nice defense there by Brandon. And a bad closeout here by Stewart to leave an open layup here for Spiegel. Floater, rather. Long, no good. Rebound. Grizzlies. Here's Carson Stewart now, corner. Elsie Sorrell looking for a cutting Brandon, who falls down here, steps on the foot of Titus. Here's Stewart now, left wing. You can feel another three coming, and the pass is going to be picked away here by Evans, who's coming the other way. It's her and Sorrell. She'll put it up, in and out, no good. Rebound, Lauren Forbes, and we're going to get a held ball here as Curtis didn't give up on the play, and it'll stay with Ottawa.
Sorrell may have got away with a foul there.
I'm going to have to agree with you on that one.
There was a little bit of contact down there.
It did look like Sorrell did get a good chunk of, I believe it was Evans, coming on the transition offense here. Two Grizzlies sit down, Brandon and Stewart checking in as Wilson and Perez. Ottawa basketball, here's Titus. She's working around left side. Dean gets a hand on the ball. It'll be stolen away. Here's Sorrell corralling it for Labette County. Perez in the transition. She'll back it out wisely as it was a 1v2 situation for Perez. Here's Lauren, top of the key, throwing it inside, poked away, but Lauren gets it on the rebound.
Down a little too long.
Yes, she was.
She thought about it, but she didn't go quick enough.
Here's Wilson now, right side in front of her own bench. And here's Lauren on the long, too short, no good. Barely hit the net, and it'll land out of bounds, so it will be Ottawa basketball. Good look there from Lauren. It was an open shot after some ball movement, but if she would have zipped that entry pass inside to Anna right when she caught it, it would be 27-9 Labette County. Checking into the game, here's Audrey Dewey. Sitting down is Lauren Forbes. Nice hard minutes there by Lauren Forbes. She's done a good job defensively on the perimeter. Almost halfway through our third quarter, Ottawa still scoreless. Labette County not. Here's a three by Nichols. Short, no good. Rebound, Anna Dean. Nice box out there on Ficken. And they're going to say Anna travels. And Ficken was kind of in a tough spot there with Dean. Dean had every single advantage on Ficken, and they call it travel there.
It was one of those awkward plays. Like the arm was stuck in there, but you had the ball. Just ripped the ball out, and I guess, but...
Here's a shot here by Ficken. Good. A little 10-foot floater / jumper there for Ficken that falls.
First points of the third quarter.
Yes, it is. Here's Shelby Wilson now right side looking inside to Sorrell. He's backing down Titus, and it'll be batted out of bounds. It'll stay with Labette County. Sorrell does such a good job of backing down her defender and catching the ball close to the rim rather than having to do her work after she gets it. In comes Claire Carnahan.
Point lead, and look at the 5 on the floor.
Oh, I know.
Confidence, you would say?
Oh, yeah, for sure. A lot of bench players here. Just one starter in the game, and she'll shoot it. Is Elsie Sorrell. Jumper goes. Elsie Sorrell, she doesn't shoot it much, but when she does, it's money. That little 12, 13-foot jumper, Elsie Sorrell, is money. 27-11, Labette County here. Again, 4 bench players on the court. And we're going to have a foul here on Elsie Sorrell, as Titus is getting a little bit more aggressive on the offensive end for the Cyclones. And that will be 3 on Elsie Sorrell. Nice call, Will. So we'll see if the lonesome starter sits down, and Dean's going to check in, it looks like, for Sorrell here at the next dead ball. 3.5 to go here in the third quarter. Inbounds pass here goes to Titus. She'll penetrate, put it up. She's fouled. So like I said, Titus getting a little bit more aggressive, and we see it there as she's headed to the free throw line for the first time in a while.
And they're going to get Sorrell with that one, too. I thought maybe they'd give it to Carnahan, but they gave it to Sorrell.
I did, too. So that'll be Elsie's 4th personal. As Titus's free throw, first one at that, rattles in and out. So the Grizzly lead will maintain strong at 16. Sitting down is Sorrell, checking in is Dean.
Brandon replaces Perez.
Okay, I didn't see that. Good call. Brandon comes in for Perez, and the second free throw by Titus is good. We have a few Cyclones checking in. Here's number 10, Curtis, checking in for Titus. Good minutes there by Titus. She'll take a break. And Keebaugh came into the game as well for the Cyclones. Here's Wilson inbounding the ball. Cyclones now in a full court press here. And they're going to try to trap Brandon, and they're going to steal it here. Almost. Claire Carnahan corrals it as she's on her knees. She'll get the ball somehow. Came right to her. It'll stay here with Labette County. Here's Brandon. She'll take the open three. Short, no good. Rebound here is Spiegel. Ottawa now with a little bit of momentum. Can they build on it here on the other end? Here's Spiegel working on Wilson. Looking inside is Keebaugh. Nothing there. She'll dribble around and almost have it stolen away. Claire Carnahan hits the deck. Nichols hits the deck, and Dean comes away with it for Labette County. Here's Dean looking for an outlet. She'll hit her friend Madison Brandon, who goes behind the back here on Spiegel. Nice move there by Brandon Wilson. She's been hot. Three-pointer. Short, no good. Backside rebound. Dean, who puts it up and gets the and one. A nice offensive rebound and strong finish there by Anna Dean. We'll see if
Jack
she can finish here.
Out of the bleachers.
I'm sorry, Will.
For anybody who doesn't know, Jack and I are sitting on the top row of the bleachers, and he jumped high enough, I think he would have landed all the way on the floor.
It was a nice, strong backside rebound and finish there. We'll see if this free throw can get the Grizzly lead up to 18 here with 2:45 to go in the third quarter. And her free throw's long, no good. Rebounds brought down here by Shelby Wilson for Labette County. Anna Dean now here inside to Madison Brandon. She'll put it up, and they're going to call a foul here on Nichols, it looks like. So now Madison Brandon is going to head to the line to shoot a couple. Check that. That foul looks like it's going to be on 33, Aaliyah Gollier.
Number 40.
Number 40. I haven't gotten one foul guess right yet all night. Brandon's first free throw of 2 is good, nothing but net. So that foul is on number 40, Ella Keebaugh, 5'7" junior, who we haven't seen, at least this is the first time we've called her name. So Brandon's second free throw is on its way and is short, no good. Rebound Ottawa here. Keebaugh newly checked in, 30-12 Labette County. I'd like to find out what run we're on, because Ottawa's only scored 3 points in the third quarter and Labette County has scored 15. So the Grizzlies on a 15-3 run here to open things up in the second half. Nice hands here by Dean. She'll poke it away and steal it away from Gollier, and then we're going to have a foul coming the other way on Ottawa. So Anna Dean is working so hard right now for Labette County on both ends of the court. They're going to get number 10, Lauren Curtis, on that foul. That's her second personal. Third team foul for the Cyclones. Here's Wilson now in the corner, Dean. Now here's Wilson, who was open, but she got it too late, and the entry pass to Brandon's knocked off of her ankle. It'll be Ottawa basketball. Pushing the pace is Spiegel for Ottawa. Nice cutoff defense here by Wilson. And they're going to get a foul here on Shelby. It looked like a jump ball, but I guess the refs are thinking maybe they owed Ottawa a foul.
You don't owe them nothing. It's
I don't, well,
even in the fouls was even in the first half.
I agree, but
it's just the difference of mentality how you play.
That is true. And it'll be Ottawa basketball. Here's Spiegel with the ball now running point. Here's Carson Stewart now. Now in the corner, here is Gollier. Now right wing stolen away here by Brandon is the pass to McGrath. Here's Brandon going coast to coast. He lays it up and in. It was kind of a 1v2 situation there, and she just went right into the red jersey and finished at the rim. Nice job there by Madison Brandon. We're going to get a full timeout. Ottawa Grizzlies on a 17-3 run here in the third quarter. We'll take 60 seconds here on KLKC. It'll be Ottawa basketball here inside. Again, it's poked away here. A steal here by Madison Brandon. It'll be Grizzly basketball. Skip pass now left wing. Here's Dean. She'll drive baseline, now kick it corner. Forbes 4-3. Short, no good. She'll follow her shot and get it back. I love it when they do that. Here's Brandon inside, landed up with the left hand and in. For Labette County, 34-12 now. And that was all set up by Lauren Forbes, who followed her miss and got it back.
Brandon with her 9th and 10th point here in the third quarter.
Yeah, she's definitely had a really solid third quarter, as we're going to get a foul here on Audrey Dewey, it looks like.
Hey, you got that one right.
Yeah, I'm 1 for 15. And we see Ashante Smith check into the game, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, for the first time this evening. And she has done an outstanding job coming off the bench here for Labette County this season. She will replace Audrey Dewey. Cyclone basketball. Here's Evans now at the top, working on Forbes. She'll pick up her dribble here. Here's Spiegel now, working right side, cut off by Stewart. Now back out right side, swung around here. Now right corner, here's a three-pointer by Spiegel. Long, no good. Here's Brandon on the rebound. I don't know if Ottawa's gotten a three-pointer to fall tonight. Here's Forbes now.
Not one.
They have not gotten one. Will confirms my theory. Here is Dean in the corner. Now Stewart. Here's Brandon with the basketball. Forbes will come and get it from her. 30 seconds and counting to go here. 22-point Grizzly lead. Brandon pulls up from deep, in and out, and it falls back in for Madison Brandon. So that's Madison Brandon's 13th point of the third quarter, as that one hit the back rim, went up, and came back in. 13 seconds and counting to go here. It's Ottawa basketball. Driving to the rim is Evans. She puts it up, and she's fouled. Nice aggressive attack there by Kirsten Evans, the junior.
And the coach's reaction says it all right there. Ottawa coach, he saw that ball hit the back rim, thought it was off, it bounced off the backboard and went in, his head just dropped.
Yeah, that's kind of how the third quarter's been for Labette County, that shot there by Brandon. Here's first free throw by Evans. It is good. So that is their first point for a while.
Long while.
A while. And we have Abby Pegues checking in for Carson Stewart for Labette County. As Evans' second free throw is long, no good. Here's Smith on the rebound. Now Brandon, 5 seconds. She can get a good look up. She'll hit the deck, and it'll be stolen away here by Ficken. She has 1 second. She'll try to get a pass off, but cannot do it in time. So at the end of 3, 37-13 Labette County. At half, it was 15-9. So a huge third quarter there by the Lady Grizzlies. We'll take a quick 60-second break here on KLKC. You're listening to Lady Grizzly Basketball.
Hi, this is Brian at Bowen Pharmacy, and we are so excited to have this new compounding lab that we have created and designed to help you choose the different kind of medications that you might need. In here we do compounding, custom medications for you. We could do bioidentical hormones, so that's testosterone, estrogen, progesterone. We could do DHEA. We could do any of those medications to help you level out those hormones to help you stay healthy and better. We could do troches. We could do capsules. We can even do rapidly dissolved tablets, all right here at Bowen Pharmacy in Parsons, Kansas. We even have great diaper rash cream that will help your baby heal and be better and safer in the long run. Once again, we're always thankful that you choose Bowen Pharmacy to be your local provider and to make you better and to help you stay healthier and live longer. Thank you and enjoy the day.
And we have a transition layup converted here by Summer Spiegel off of the Grizzly turnover, and that'll force a 30-second Coach Snyder timeout, but we'll keep it here. Will, at halftime, like I mentioned during the break, the score was 15-9 Labette County, and at the end of 3, it's 37-13.
Yeah, they only one field goal in the whole third quarter for Ottawa. Defense phenomenal once again, but Coach Snyder calls timeout, trying to reset the press here, and Snyder was letting her starters have some rest, and immediately she calls timeout, and here comes Carson Stewart back into the game to allow help for the pressure that Ottawa's trying to put on.
Yeah, and we saw a lot at one point. There was only one starter in the game for Labette County, and they took 0 steps back.
Yep.
So Brandon will try and inbound the ball here on the Cyclone press. She'll hit Ashante Smith over the top, who had a 1-on-2, but she'll back it out wisely. Now she'll hit a cutting Brandon. Back out to Stewart, who will settle it down for Labette County. So the press looked pretty good there by Ottawa. Here's Brandon now right wing, right in front of Coach Snyder. Here's Lauren Forbes now looking inside from the top. Dean calls for ball. She'll get it inside. Tries to turn, shoot. It's blocked here, but it'll be brought down here by Carson Stewart, who will be fouled here by Brooklyn Hadel. So again, another offensive rebound. They get so many of them. Because off of a block, I think that counts as a rebound.
Yeah.
So,
Well, yeah, I guess you could.
I mean, yeah, I guess technically, but however you want to call it. Here's Brandon inbounding the ball for Labette County. Now Dean just inside the top of the key here. Now Brandon back out top. 7:16 to go in the ball game. Here early in the fourth quarter, here's a cutting Smith, hit by Forbes. She'll hit Brandon now, pump fakes the three and drives baseline, back out to Smith now. Smith, she'll hit Brandon. Brandon can shoot it if she wants. She'll dump it inside to Dean, who tries to kick it back out, but has it stolen away here. Nice defense there by number 3, Riley Titus. Now working it down the court for the Cyclones is Spiegel. Now Titus, left side. She'll try to hit a cutting Hadel, and she does, and it'll be knocked out of bounds. They'll say it's off Hadel. It'll be Labette County ball. It looked like Spiegel was open on the initial cut, but Titus didn't hit her. That's kind of been the story for Ottawa. Not that they've been open every time, but they just haven't been able to get it where they want. Credit Grizzly defense. Checking into the game here is Claire Carnahan for Ashante Smith. We see the Cyclone press yet again. Brandon throws over the top of it to Dean. Now Dean will slow things down for Labette County. Now here's Claire Carnahan almost at the logo. Now left wing Stewart. Looking inside, nobody's posting up yet. Here's Forbes now at the top of the key. Nice interface defense by Spiegel. Here's Stewart now deep left wing here, guarded by Titus. Now we're starting to see some Ottawa offense ran here by Labette County, just working it around the perimeter.
Slow it down,
Yep.
eat some clock, look for your open shot, about knock
Yeah.
knock Forbes out.
Yeah, Forbes got hit in the face off of the pass from Dean, I believe. And
Yep.
Here's Stewart now, throwing it to the left elbow. Carnahan, she puts the ball above her head. That's a vulnerable spot. It'll be stolen away here by Titus. Now skip pass up ahead to Hadel. A little bit of momentum here, and the layup will be converted here by Hadel. Correction, that steal was given to Evans and then to Hadel, rather. I got that mixed up here. And Lauren Forbes is going to dribble off of her foot. It'll be Ottawa basketball. Coach Snyder wants a timeout to try and kill this Cyclone momentum here. And it'll be 37-17, Labette County, 5:46 to go in the ball game. We would like to thank our sponsors one more time for making tonight's game possible.
Tonight's game is broadcast and powered by Labette Health and the Bartlett Co-op. We also want to say thank you to Labette Community College, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance Agency, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Labette Health, Woodworth Community Services, Herman Lumber, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Commercial Bank, Labette County Mental Health Services, Nodine Legal, Tank Connections, USD 506, Wood Doolahary Insurance and Real Estate, Community National Bank, Corner Store of Altamont, Thomas Implement and Altamont, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Agent Kendall Hall of the Altamont location, and MJ's Burger House.
So still a 20-point lead for Labette County, but Coach Snyder elects to call a timeout, and probably wisely so. I mean, I would say that Coach Christy Snyder knows what she's doing, as Ottawa is a team that you can just not count out, as they do have some talent. Here's Spiegel, part of that talent, trying to drive baseline. She'll put up a three, Spiegel, and it's right, no good. Rebound here almost by Lauren Forbes, but we're going to get an over-the-back call here on Ottawa. It'll be Evans going over the top of Forbes. That will be the 5th team foul and 3rd personal on Evans. Here's Grizzlies breaking the Ottawa press again. Here's Brandon now left wing, back to Dean at the top. Dean holds it in the triple threat position, and she'll find Wilson now, and it's poked out of the hands of Lauren Forbes by Evans. So definitely, I mean, sometimes whenever you start to play conservative, it can be hard to stay in your groove, and then the defense gets some momentum. But a 20-point lead here for Labette County, you can understand it, the way they're playing offense. Here's Dean now catching it right on the half-court line. She was straddling it. Now here's Stewart right on the logo. And we're going to get a foul here on Spiegel. They're going after the ball aggressively right now, and you can understand why. And that will be 2 on Spiegel. I'm looking up here. It looks like they gave that foul. Well, the Grizzlies are going to be in the bonus here. It looked like they gave that foul, to Labette County. I was confused there for a minute, so the Grizzlies are still...
only 6. My book's official over here. Leave me alone.
Good job, Will. And they are still a foul away from being in the bonus. Each team with 16 fouls here. 5:09 to go in the ball game. 20-point Lady Grizzly lead. Inbounds pass from Wilson to Forbes here, almost at the top of the key here. Right back to Wilson, the inbounder. Now Stewart, left wing. The Grizzly post will do their thing. Nobody's open for Carson, but here's Brandon here at the top. She's working right side. Ottawa poking at the ball again. Brandon forced to track it down near the out-of-bounds line in front of the assistant coaches. Here's Carson Stewart now at the top. Nice defense here by Spiegel. They're getting after it. And Titus is going to steal it right away from Wilson. And we're going to have a foul on Shelby Wilson. Yeah, that's right. Wilson was just kind of holding it out right in front of her. And Titus took advantage of it, and that will put the Cyclones in the 1-1. So the front end of a 1-1 coming for Riley Titus. Can she get the Grizzly lead under 20? And it'll go in and out. It'll be rebounded here by Brandon. She'll outlet it not easily to Lauren Forbes as Brandon was falling down. Wilson goes behind the back, and she's fouled here by Titus. So Wilson just fouled Titus. Now Titus fouls Wilson, and Wilson's going to go try to convert on a 1-1 on the other end. Here comes Elsie Sorrell into the game for Lauren Forbes, and here comes a new Cyclone.
Labette County looking for their first points of the
It's been a bit.
quarter.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, you're right. So they played a little bit more conservative offense, which kind of allowed Ottawa to get a little bit of momentum as Wilson's free throws in and out, no good. Rebounded here by Evans, who pushes the pace here for Ottawa. She'll get all the way to almost the paint and kick it out to a driving Hadel. Her floater is no good. Rebound Sorrell. Here's Wilson now walking it up the court for Labette County, jogging it rather. Now Brandon in the corner, now top of the key, Sorrell. Now Dean left wing. She's harassed here by Evans. Evans has played really good defense here in the fourth quarter for the Cyclones. Here's Wilson now with the ball. Grizzlies really tight here on offense, and Ottawa playing with nothing to lose, and it'll be thrown out of bounds here by Stewart. Her pass to Brandon a little too high, and the Grizzly faithful's getting a little anxious here as the Grizzlies are playing like, of course they have a 20-point lead, but they're playing like it.
Yeah.
I mean, if that makes sense.
I mean, it might be too little, too late. You never know.
Yeah.
But still, it's not something you want to see right now if you're a Grizzly fan.
And a three-pointer no good by Evans, but the rebound's tracked down. Here's a three by Ficken, short, no good. I don't think they've gotten one to go all night. And an offensive rebound again. Here's Spiegel on the floater, no good. Rebound Dean. I'd like to see the Grizzlies be a little bit more aggressive towards the basket here on this possession. Here's Wilson. She'll have it poked out of bounds by Spiegel. It'll stay with Labette County. And here comes Riley Titus, who didn't get too much of a break. She'll be replacing Brooklyn Hadel here. And Ottawa's going to continue their pressure here as Brandon's going to throw it in on the opposite side of half court. She'll find Wilson here. And Wilson is almost fouled here, but they're not going to call it on Evans. Nice defense there by Kirsten Evans. Here's Brandon now. Here's Stewart now left side. She'll hit Dean top of the key. She'll back it out onto the logo here and pick it up. Here's Stewart. Now here's Elsie Sorrell at her favorite spot, the free throw line. She'll kick it back out here to Carson Stewart. Now Brandon left side. Sorrell sets Brandon a ball screen. Nice switch here by the Cyclones. And it'll be stolen away here on the other end is Evans. She will lay it up with the left hand and get it to go as Shelby Wilson's shoe flies off here. So she has to hang back and put her shoe on. 37-19 Labette County. Here's Dean now. It's a 2v1. Her and Wilson. Dean almost travels here. And here's Brandon now. On the left wing, backing it up to the top for Labette County. Now Wilson almost travels, but they're going to call a foul here on Spiegel.
It's her third. And it's almost like the girls don't want to go score the basketball.
Yeah, it's like they're not wanting to win by 30. It's been, yeah, you're right. It's odd. And it's allowed Ottawa, not only us not scoring, but it's allowed Ottawa to take momentum. And Wilson's free throw is in and out, no good. Rebound off the foot of a Cyclone and tracked down by Wilson, who was on her knees. That's kind of how the night's gone, or the second half, rather, for Labette County.
Fourth quarter.
Yeah. Yeah, and here is Wilson now right side, top of the key. Brandon wide open, elects not to shoot it. And that's part of that conservative that we've seen in the fourth quarter late for from Labette County. Now Dean in front of Coach Snyder looking inside is Wilson to Sorrell. It's poked away and stolen here by the Cyclones. Will it be tracked down? It will be, and saved by Titus. Here comes Evans on the other end. She's cut off by Stewart. She loses it, and Evans is hurt, it looks like, as Stewart and Dean could have gone and scored on the other end, but of course player safety comes ahead of all of that as Evans is still on the ground here. She's helped to her feet by Ficken. As we give Evans a round of applause, it looks like it's her left ankle. She's not putting any weight, really.
It might be her knee. I think she wouldn't need a knee there with a defender.
Oh, that hurts.
But the thing is, too, I don't know. I can see Snyder's side of it right now. You're up by 18. Now's the time to run this stuff. Because if you get in a 2-point ball game later in the season, you got to stall. You got to do something for a minute.
Yeah.
Only thing you're going to take is a layup.
Yeah.
And so you're working on things right now when you're up 18 that you're not going to, you might need later in the season.
That's a good point there, Will, because now that you say that, something tells me that Coach Snyder told her girls almost, I don't want to see a shot. Because Brandon shoots that open three
99.9% of the time.
Yes, and so, yeah, you saying that makes me think maybe she did tell her girls.
You've got Chanute, you've got Pittsburgh coming up. Both those games go right down to the wire to where you're going to want to be as conservative as possible.
And who would have thought that?
Try and run some time
Exactly, and who would have thought that Coach Snyder knows what she's doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, yeah. And here's Perez now closely guarded here by Titus. Ooh, inside, I heard a jammed finger.
Fingers might be a little
Sorrell's
sore.
going to corral it here. She could have turned and driven and scored. Now inside to Sorrell. She is going to shoot, not fouled. Nice block here by Curtis. And she's working on Perez. Nice defense here by Perez as the Cyclones just now make their way across half court. Here's Nichols now inside to Fick and puts up a running floater. Strong, no good. Rebound Dewey. Minute and a half and counting to go here in this one. Here's Perez now. Now Stewart here, guarded by Nichols. Her pass just gets into the hands of Dewey. She'll hit Carnahan in the corner as she hits the deck. Now it's back swung around here to Stewart, who will square up and put up the three and get it to go. Nice recovery. Carson was a little off balance. She squared up, got a good look off, and got it to go. So 40-19 Labette County, a minute 08 to go here in the ball game. And the Ottawa Cyclones want a 30-second timeout. They're going to bring in 5 new players to close out the game here.
And I'd say right now, I'm sitting here, I've been watching the bench for Ottawa, watching the player that went down. And, Jack, you may be right. By the way she hobbled, you would have thought it was her knee.
Yeah.
And they've got something underneath her knee, but now they're taking off that ankle brace, and they've got a bag of ice. It looks like they're about to slide on it.
Yeah, I mean, I know that sometimes I remember rolling my ankle a couple of times in games, and I would go back in the game and finish and play, but then the next day I could barely walk. So it takes some time for it to swell up. But, yeah, those are definitely no fun, as it can be tender for a while. We hope that she is okay. Again, 40-19, Labette County. The halftime score again was 15-9, and it's 40-19 here with 60 seconds to go in the ball game. We have almost all new Cyclones here. It'll be Keeball with the ball. Pass inside is tossed around here. We're going to get a foul here on Labette County, it looks like. Dewey was in on the mix, but we'll see who they get on it, and they will get Audrey Dewey on the foul, and it'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity here for number 40, Ella Keeball.
I don't have her in the book yet. Yeah, I do. She was in earlier.
She was in earlier, and her first free throw is good here by Keeball. Second one to come. Her second free throw is up and short, no good. Rebound Audrey Dewey, whom just committed the foul, getting a nice aggressive rebound there for the Grizzlies. 50 seconds and counting. I have seen multiple, and we're going to get a travel here on Hayward as we have a Cyclone hit the deck. There have been a handful, and I mean a good handful, of Lady Grizzlies and Cyclones hitting the deck here in the second half. I wonder if there's got to be, I don't know, dust, a little bit of moisture on the court. They're falling.
Shoes aren't cleaned off, something.
Yeah. Just under 40 seconds to go. Perez will get in the passing lane, and a late call here will be called here.
Late call, but the right call.
It was. Up 20, 38 seconds to go. I guess you got to call it till the end. Perez.
You don't want any parents coming after you.
Yeah.
There might be a few in the stands right here in front
There
of
might
us.
be. They've been getting a little bit tense here in the second half as the free throw short, no good by Callahan. And we're going to have a jump ball. It'll be Ottawa basketball here with 35.4 to go in the game. 20-point Labette County Lady Grizzly lead. Inbounding it here for the Cyclones is Callahan. She struggles to find somebody, but in the corner is McGrath. McGrath will make her way to the top here and pick up her dribble. Hayward will suffocate her, and she'll try to find Keyball, and Keyball loses it off of her foot out of bounds. It'll be Labette County ball here.
About took the coach out in the process, hustling for it.
Yeah, they did hit the deck for that one. Here's Smith off the inbounds from Perez, and Smith's fouled here by Morris. And it'll be 1-1 here for Smith on the Grizzly end of things. So I mean, I get, play hard till the buzzer sounds. I get it. I love that principle. But, I mean, it's a 20-point Grizzly lead, 23 seconds to go. Just dribble it out. Well, I mean, not necessarily, but it's just dribble it and run the clock out here. Here's Smith's first free throw is good. 41-20 Labette County now. One more free throw to come from Ashante. Her second free throw is up and a little strong, no good. It'll be rebounded by Smith, as it looked like Quincy Morris had every right to that rebound. But Ashante Smith came in at the last second and got it for Labette County, as it looks like we're just going to run out the clock here. 9 seconds and counting to go in the ball game. Still up in our face defense we see from the Cyclones here, as Dewey now has it. Now Carnahan, and the buzzer will sound. So a huge second half, let alone third quarter, from Labette County to pull away from the Cyclones in this one, as they will win it 41-20. And stay tuned, those of you listening, we do have a boys matchup coming up directly after this one, as they will also play the Cyclones of Ottawa. We will take a quick 2-minute break. Big Lady Grizzly victory here in Burlington. We'll take a 2-minute break and hit you with some post-game stats here on KLKC.